Hey guys, welcome back. So today I just want to do a short video, just basically a walk around of the rig and where we at with everything, what my plans are for the future with it, things I like, things maybe I don't like so much, because there are going to be some changes over the next few months. One of the main reasons is that I want to be able to take my dog with me when I go camping, and right now with my setup it's kind of difficult just because of the rooftop tent situation. He's a little big to carry up into the tent. But yeah, let's before I get into it, if you guys could help me out, I would really appreciate it by just hitting that subscribe button and maybe hit the like. I would appreciate it. But I guess let's start with the inside. Couple of things that I really like. One thing, which is my equipment bar. So I have the Anvil Overland bar set up, and it's been great. So this is the phone mount, very sturdy, all aluminum. You can get it in any color. It was a little pricey, but it's really stable and really good. You know, I've got my camera mount here, which I'm actually probably for the next trip going to move it over. And I also want to get a because I currently use my phone mostly. So what I want to do is I'm going to put a tablet. I want a tablet, and I can get a tablet mount for it. And this is my walkie-talkie mount. So that's one thing I really do enjoy. I like. So all right, let's go. Let's go carry on in the back here, and let you know what my plans are for the back, because as you can see, I have the seat delete, which I did. If you go look at my previous videos, you'll see I did delete the seat, and I put a platform in the back. Now I really do like the platform, but what I have found, and as you can see, here's the platform. I actually got my dog bed in here right now, but it's just a white bit of board, and then it's got some space underneath where I keep tools and stuff like that. But what my plans are is I'm going to probably leave this platform here, and I'm going to build some drawers on top of it, because what ends up happening is when I go on these camping trips, everything just gets piled in here, clothes and everything, and you just can't get to anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a set of drawers here. So a drawer that comes out, drawer that goes out on that side, and you know, the platform may come to here, and I want to build a wall up all the way, and we'll have access here. And then I'm getting which I have ordered, it's on its way. I'm getting the Bluetti power system, so that way I can power my fridge and all that, because last trip I had some issues with my current power setup. You know, if I'm off grid for more than a day, then I don't have any power, and it's just, it doesn't work well charging the Jackery setup that I have doesn't charge in time riding the vehicle. It takes too long. So I'm getting a Bluetti with a Charge 2 setup, and that will be able to charge my Jackery as well. So that I'm going to mount in here temporarily for the next trip, but until I can change my camping setup. So I got the Topoak awning, which I absolutely love. You can check out my review of that if you go on the channel. And this awning is only $500, which is ridiculous. So the awning I'm keeping. The tent I am probably going to sell, because what my plan is for here, because the drawer system I made has held up well, but it's starting to, you know, it's been in there for more than a year with rain and everything. It's held up well, but it's starting to fall apart. This is held up great. I love that. That's my fridge slide. But here's what my plan is for the back. What I'm thinking about doing is getting a like a pop-up camper, like a topper, kind of like a sort of like Toon does one. There's a bunch of brands out there, but I'm probably gonna go through Alibaba, which a lot of people may not think is a good thing to do, but I just can't afford $20,000 for a camper. So I can get something on Alibaba for probably, I think, shipped here with some extras, including solar and stuff like that, and get for under $5. So that's what my plan is. I can't do it right now, but in a couple of months I'm going to get that going. So the next trip will still be without my dog, unfortunately, and I'll still be using the tent. I do like this tent. It works fantastic. But as you can see on the last trip, if you watch my last trip video, I did have a pretty nasty fall out of here. My knee's still messed up. I've been back for, it's actually February right now. So, I want to try and have some more space and make it a little bit more comfortable for me, and then also so that Chaka can come with me. That way I can also go on more trips. I can pretty much go away. Every weekend. But as I say, the system as it has worked very well. My only issue is really storage. If you look at the back here, you see where the 2 buckets are? That's dead space it's completely wasted because I can't reach back there. I should really have built a drawer system. Now, if I was going to keep this set up, I would build a whole new drawer system in here that would take basically the whole bed, and I would have, I would utilize all of that space. But I'm not going to do that right now because I am going to change this camper. I'm going to put that camper on here. So I'm going to also be getting a new rear bumper, because what I want to do is I'm going to get a bumper with swing outs, so that I can mount my diesel heater out here, and also have a place to put firewood. So that's the plan for the bumper. I found a bumper that I think is going to work good, and they're not crazy expensive, so that's the plan with that. As far as the front of the Jeep, everything is going to stay just the way it is. I'm still running the Supre lights, which have held out really well, considering, you got a little bit of corrosion on them, but they've been on here for more than a year and still work just great. Love this bumper. Got the Badlands winch. Really haven't used the winch yet. Luckily, I haven't got stuck. I do love this bumper. I will leave a link to this bumper in the description. I forget what it's called, but I think it's made by Rough Country. It's the Rough Country. You can get it with the hoop and a couple of extras, but I got it basic because I kind of like that look. I am going to be getting new tires soon. It's time. Maybe got one more trip left in these tires, but I'm looking at probably, I may get the Milestar Patagonias. I was looking at those. I think that may be the way to go, but we'll see when the time comes. The rotor packs have worked out great. I use the water and the diesel all the time. Very rarely do I use the gas, just because I'm always, I've been wheeling a lot in Georgia and South Carolina and stuff like that, and there's always a gas station within 100 miles of me. So, but I think that's about it for this video. What I will do is I'll leave links to the tent and awning and all of that stuff. They will be affiliate links. So if you do go on the website and you buy something, it will help the channel out. It won't cost you anything more, but I'll get a little stipend for sending somebody there. But like I say, my biggest plan for the next few weeks is to get this back set up, get this all set up. And what I will do is, once I get it all dialed in and I get the video out for it, I will probably have some sort of a link to all the materials that I use, because I'm going to buy probably everything on Amazon. I want to do it out of extruded aluminum is what I'm going to do. I think that's the way to do the frame anyway, and then maybe 1/2-inch ply. I'm not sure yet, but I'm still thinking about it, but that seems to be the plan. And then I'm going to get some sort of stairs that'll come down. I've seen some stairs that fold up into pretty small package, so that my dog doesn't have to jump that high to get in, because right now he can jump in there, but if I add another 6 inches, it may be just a little too much for him. So I'll get some stairs, and then I've got to try and teach him how to climb up the stairs, which is actually a good thing to teach him, because once I get the topper on here, then he's going to have to climb the stairs to get up on the bed so he can get in, and so we'll work it out. I'm trying to take him on more trips with me. I'm going to probably go wheeling on Sunday. Today is Wednesday. So you'll see that video coming up. There's a place called Topoak Wildlife Management Area. I've never been there. I'm just going to go and take a drive through it and see what it's like. A friend of mine said it's quite a beautiful area, which is in sort of the northern part of Palm Beach County, southern part of I forget what the next county is, but I think it's St. Lucie County. So I'm going to go check that out this weekend. But yeah, I just thought I would jump on and just go over the rig. I mean, if you guys have any questions or anything, just leave some comments below and I'll answer them. I usually get to things pretty quickly because I don't have a large following, so not at this point. So yeah, I can answer anything, any questions you have about anything that I have. Yeah, as I say, I'll leave links to everything that I've got on here. These are Max Tracks are on Amazon. These are X-Bull. I have not used them yet, but they're pretty sturdy. So, they've held up pretty good. I haven't used them in an emergency situation, but I have used them to level out my Jeep. So they work great for that. They still look brand new, actually. So I've only used them a couple of times. Yeah, so I'm gonna be selling the tent and the rack, and then I'm not sure about the slide because that may take up too much room in the bed. But once I get the topper, I'll be getting rid of all of that, and I'll be also doing a full build out in the back there, which this little back seat build is actually a nice precursor to that. And if that extrusion works well back here, then I'll do it in the back as well. So, but yeah, so that's it for this video. Like I said, I just wanted to jump on quickly and just go over where I'm at with the Jeep and what the future holds. But yeah, like I say, the plan is to get that topper, which I'm hoping it's still low enough where I can park in my parking garage. But I think it is, because it probably won't be much higher than my awning is right now. Yeah, probably another, where this awning finishes, probably another 4 or 5 inches, and my parking garage, I think I have another 12 inches above this, so about 12 inches above this, so I think that's going to be fine. All right, so we're going to leave that here. Like I say, just a short video, just to have a little walk around and the things I like and what I don't like. Oh, by the way, these, I did do the video on these. I forget what brand they are, but there is a video on the purchase and install of these, which was when I got them. Some people said, originally that these tail lights didn't hold up well. They've been on for more than a year, and never given me any problem. They still work as good as the day I got them. All of my and I have the blind spot sensors in here. They work fine. The only time they don't work is when this gets full of mud, which that would be the same for anyone. So anything else? I think I got covered most of it. All right, but yeah, my plan is to try and get things more organized, because when I go on a trip, it just, especially the back seat, just gets full of all my clothes, and you know, there's like I have water and some other stuff back there, and it's just a nightmare. Once I start trying to get something from the bottom, everything gets turned upside down. I've got bedding in there and all of that. So you know, the bedding, all of that stuff, it's just a nightmare. So we're going to clean everything up, and I need space for Shaka, because so I can't have anything on that back seat, in that platform area, just his bed, because that's where he's going to travel. So I've got to build some better system there. And then if I have that topper as well, all my bedding will stay in the bed. It's not going to be all over the place, and I don't have to roll it up every day. It's going to be a much better system. So, all right. I think I've said it about 6 times already. We're going to call this video here, and please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one, which hopefully will be wheeling. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to be going to that wildlife management area and take a drive down there and check it out. So I will catch you in a few days on that one. Cheers.